Now from downtown Minneapolis, EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us inside beautiful U.S. Bank Stadium, the home of the Vikings. Time now for the second of 6 on this Super Wildcard weekend. And off we go on this Saturday night. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Here comes the third-year man out of Michigan State, Kenneth Walker. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Well, it's hard to imagine starting a game much better than that. Great play design. You can tell all week they love that play to start the game, and, man, you can see why.
They'll look to throw. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion. And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
And the rookie gives himself up there at the end. That's a sign of a guy who's learned it quick, picking up the first down. They'll run the toss with Walker. He's down inside the 10, a gain of 4. On second down, a run. Well, how about a reverse instead?
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down. He'll drop to throw. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Here's first and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. First play, and McCarthy to throw. Open man, downfield, it's Hawkinson. A nice throw by the rookie out of Michigan. It's going to be good enough for a first down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
The reception for Rondale Moore. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That one good for 29. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Now the man who moved inside the NFC North, the former Packer, Aaron Jones. And he will score. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings move out to a 7-3 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's 3rd and 2. Now, faking the give. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. Now to add the extra point. He's got it. The Vikings extend their advantage to 14-3. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback. And this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. There's the big tight end, Fant. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are back within 4. It is 14-10. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. Not much room to operate there. He'll get only to about the 24. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's McCarthy. To the right side, he's got Hopkinson, his tight end. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play for Minnesota. 50. In motion, it's Jefferson. And he's going to be taken down. So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. They'll run it here with Jones. He's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8-yard line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
It's back at the 8 now for second and goal. The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Again, it'll be Jones. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here. And I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
He'll try and get there on the ground.
That's a really good effort on third down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Who wants it more here? Fourth and goal from the 1. On fourth down, here's McCarthy. And that's going to be incomplete. They roll the dice, fourth and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
They'll work now on second and 4. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with first and goal.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit...
That one is caught beyond the pylon. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings. Will Reichard now on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Vikings are out to a 21-10 lead. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. He'll take over at the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. On first and 10, here comes Walker. Good running inside the 25. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
And he'll get this inside the 10, but not much further than that. Now they'll set up to throw. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And the Vikings are going to get the football at their own 23. They'll run it with Jones to begin this drive. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll go back to Jones on first down. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Boye Mafe in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 9. In motion, it's Jefferson. On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he will score. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. Fighting in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. A return now from the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Hupp brings it in left side. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete. It's Kupp again. 10 yards for number 10 on that one, and it's 1st and 10.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this is too far over the end line. It's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Back to throw. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half. They can still pick up a 1st down here, and they'll line up to go for it on 4th down. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge...
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock, and that is the final action here in this first half. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Who survives? Whose season continues on to next week? One half to decide it. Time for the third quarter of the NFC Wildcard game. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. A give now. It's Jones on the zone read. And he is going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. That play going absolutely nowhere.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line.
There's nothing harder in sports than being a young rookie starting quarterback. So here you have J.J. McCarthy. We saw him accomplish everything there was to have in Michigan in college. And now he finds himself in the league trying to make the adjustment. But if there's one thing every rookie quarterback would love to have, Mike, it's Justin Jefferson.
They run it once more with Jones. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Throwing on 2nd down is McCarthy. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
The tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. That's complete. Some more on the right side. And he will get into the end zone. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Vikings.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for the second half. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one complete to his tight end Fant. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return is Rodgers. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
He'll push forward for about a yard. Julian Love brings him down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Gonna look deep, looking for more. To the goal line and in. Rondale Moore. Touchdown, Minnesota. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Reichard good with the extra point. The Vikings will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
17.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This is taken in at the goal line. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate. Work with your quarterback. Go into scramble.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring Hall on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Play action now. It's McCarthy. He's got his big tight end. T.J. Hawkinson. Touchdown, Vikings. Reichard now to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Vikings add on to their already sizable lead.
Seahawks 17.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
30-yard line.
1st and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down, and it'll go down as a loss of 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he somehow manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Third and long. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's going to let this one go deep. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. They'll look to throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. Jones now on 1st and 10. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it. You know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Again, it's Jones. And he's in. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Sending it downfield for Fant. To the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game.
56. Seahawks 24.
And give them credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll put Addison in motion. Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A run. It's Jones. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Tight end Hawkinson starts the motion. That one into the hands of Jefferson. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll send a tight end in motion right. Now Jones. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had to lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here's 2nd and 2. To throw is McCarthy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
He's going to air this one out. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by the veteran, Harrison Smith.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So, a win here for the Vikings. They are moving on in these playoffs. They win here at home as the number 2 seed. That means right back here next weekend as they'll host a game in the divisional round. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.